move real quickly here to the task at hand, which is the Philando Castile situation, because Tanika, you wrote a letter to the CEO, Wayne Lapierre of the NRA, saying you are responsible for an organization that claims to be the oldest civil rights organization in America. However, recent action by the NRA demonstrate not only a complete disregard for the lives of Black and brown people in America, your fellow citizens, but appear to be a direct endorsement of violence against these citizens. You want a reaction from the NRA to the Castile killing and to the, now that it's all over, to the trial that took place. So I want to give the NRA did make a statement last July, on July 8th, and this is what they said. As the nation's largest and oldest civil rights organization, the NRA proudly supports the right of law-abiding Americans to carry firearms for defense of themselves and others, regardless of race, religion, or sexual orientation. The reports from Minnesota are troubling and must be thoroughly investigated. In the meantime, it's important for the NRA not to comment while the investigation is ongoing. Rest assured the NRA will have more to say once all the facts are known. Dana, the facts are now known. The case is over. Why haven't we heard from the NRA yet?
Well, I've actually spoken out quite a bit on this, and I'm unfamiliar with whether or not Ms. Mallory has acknowledged that or not. I realize that when you're accusing the NRA members of agitating, like during the custom in St. Louis and Ferguson, that you may not want to acknowledge the truth of that matter either. But I've actually spoken out on this quite a bit. I think it's absolutely awful. I think it's completely unfortunate. And I don't agree with every single decision that comes out from courtrooms of America. There are a lot of variables in this particular case, and there were a lot of things that I wish would have been done differently. Do I believe that Philando Castile deserved to lose his life over a stop? I absolutely do not. I also think that this is why we have things like NRA Carry Guard, not only to reach out to citizens to go over what to do during stops like this, but also to work with law enforcement so that they understand what citizens are experiencing when we go through stops like this. Now,
so Dana, you have this
who has been pulled over while carrying. I have been pulled over while carrying before.
Okay.
And we need to make sure, and really quickly, this isn't even a political thing. I just want to make sure that when individuals, when we're pulled over, that we make sure that we have our concealed carry permit card. As someone who is hyper protective of natural rights like Philando Castile's, I want to make sure that's well known, so we don't have someone who perhaps maybe doesn't make all the right decisions.
I only have a minute left, Dana, but I wanted to ask, why do you think, though, the NRA, do you understand why it's important for people to hear from the NRA at the end of the day on this?
Right.
Now, not
I know. That's why I've been speaking out on this. That is why I've been speaking out on this.
We're not looking for
I'm speaking for NRA membership right now.
Wait, I'm sorry, Dana.
I'm speaking for NRA membership right now. I can't see it, don't acknowledge that.
Ladies, we can't understand.